What's up, fight fans, moviegoers, Jedi Sith, comic book collectors, diorama makers, and people in all walks of life? I'm your boy J. Cotto, the Boxing Jedi, coming to you with a video real fast. Just wanted to let y'all know I'm getting out of work very soon, but I will be coming up with a live, and we had Teofimo and fucking Raleigh going in on Tank Davis on his live, and Devin Haney. The shit is hilarious. I'm gonna be coming with clips from it, you know, as well as we'll be talking some shit, you know, some boxing, of course. Really nothing going on. We all know about the PBC schedule that got everybody's asshole wet and shit. Like I said, there's only like maybe 2 fights on there that I'm agreeing with, just because we're out of boxing, and they just decided to give us this little bullshit here because they know that we're, you know, they have to do what they have to do in order to make it right. I'm still not happy. I mean, it is what it is, you know. I'm not gonna fucking, you know, finger pop the fucking situation and say, oh yeah, no, okay, we got a little boxing, cool. You know, you still gotta understand, I'm not shitting on nobody's parade or nothing like that, but you also gotta understand with this fucking bullshit fucking pandemic, it just might be that we may not be able to see these fights, because what's gonna happen is these fighters and these promoters and stuff aren't gonna want to do social distancing boxing. You know what I mean? they're not gonna want to fucking fight with nobody around. And a lot of these guys are just gonna take advantage and say, you know what? Yeah, I'll just stay home. And it is what it is, bro. But I'm not getting too excited just yet. I mean, like I said, it's just a schedule. It's just a preview. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to everybody that was reporting it yesterday. It was pretty cool to get that little feeling again. But at the same time, I'm not really putting 100% behind it. I can't. So until it comes to fruition, you know. So I was on Johnny Boy's live yesterday. Me and Piece of Mark from Unrivaled Boxing Talking News. We was on there kicking it for a while. You know, covering for Johnny and shit. Till he went and took a shit. Piece of Johnny Boy out there, everybody else. So, for some reason, everybody thinks that Leo Santa Cruz is somewhat of a finished dude, or he don't have enough, but then at the same time, when you go and you fucking, and you listen to this person, when you go and you listen to this person now, and what I mean to this person is fucking Tank Davis. When you go and you listen to fucking Tank Davis, and he says these things like, hey, I'll beat anybody, nobody can beat me, but then we all see that, like I said, he fat, he walking around all fucked up. I had mentioned to you guys that this guy is out of shape, overweight. This guy has nothing to offer. He's not going to fight in the proper weight class. I mean, we've got Felix Diamante Verdejo at 135, and he's saying nobody could beat him at 135. I mean, I would like to see that. But of course, Tank Davis is somewhere where he does not belong, bro. Tank Davis is somewhere he does not belong. And you know where that is? He's fucking fighting a guy who's only 130 fucking pounds. Meanwhile, this guy has been rumored to been walking around at least 155, 165, bro. You know what I mean? Now, how do they fit into that and lose 35 pounds and shit like that? I don't know, son. Is this maybe the reason why they lowered down clenbuterol levels for motherfuckers? I don't know, man. But 1 week, or should I say, I'm sorry, 3 months or 2.5 months is not very healthy for a man to lose 35 fucking pounds to go down. Now, one thing that Raleigh and Tiafimo said was he's not get two things. He's not gonna make the weight, and if he does, he's gonna feel drained, kid. And this is why I'm telling you guys that are going against fucking Leo Santa Cruz. Leo wouldn't have taken this fight unless he knew it was an advantage. He's not really in need for money like that, bro. Leo Santa Cruz took this fight because that's part of his strategy. You know what I mean? And this is something that Tank Davis wanted to do. Perhaps Tank Davis made a mistake and he's going to weight drain himself to a point that he's not going to be able to fucking handle that. I don't know. Let's see what happens. But I'm just saying, it only makes sense to me. And this is what I've been saying. Got a dude who's walking around really heavy to lose all that. Yeah, he's been working out now, but remember, that's only 2.5 to 3 months to lose fucking 35 pounds. If you're walking around 165, really, bro? Come on, bro. When he fucking, for a Red Cat, when he was sparring with him, bro, he had his belly hanging from his fucking chest, bro. So this is exactly what I mean when I say these things. And it's not because I'm hating, or it's just, look, PBC has been a brand that has not brought us consistent good fights. You know what I mean? It's all been, you know, a little cluster here, a little cluster there, and that's about it. Everything else has just been, and everybody's been saying it, uncivilized. It really makes no sense, you know? But then they hit us with this bullshit, so a lot of people, you know, assholes starting to open up, oh yeah, boxing's back. And I wouldn't go that far to say boxing's back just yet. You know what I mean? Boxing's also taking a black eye because of the COVID shit. You know, I mean, it is what it is, man. UFC, they're doing what they got to do, what they're supposed to do. And, you know, this is why I laugh, because I'm saying to myself, if UFC, a new sport, compared to boxing, doesn't surpass boxing at one point in its time, then that sport ain't really do shit. Think about it. This is why I laugh at people that are saying, oh, UFC's kicking boxing's ass. Yo, it's supposed to. It's mixed martial arts. But that's the problem. Boxing has always dipped and has always inclined, you know what I mean, to a point where it stood back on the forefront. So it's all about after this exactly where these promoters and these fighters' heads are, and if they're really about wanting to, you know, make these fights. But it seems like they just want to make the money. I can understand that, but we can't just dismiss that boxing is just a business, because at the same time, it is a competitive sport. It really is, you know, and we can't continue to have non-competitive fights. We can't continue to have fights that are not going to put motherfuckers to put their titles up on the line against the right guys, you know? Right now, I'm in the Millennium Falcon. So this is why I don't understand exactly where people get off saying that guys like Leo Santa Cruz, who has been very active, right? More active than fucking Tank Davis, has seen the 12th round more often than Tank Davis. A lot of people, you know, some people's points was, oh, but why should it take you 12 rounds to go? Well, that's what the 12 rounds are there for, because if you can't knock nobody out, you can outpoint them. Leo Santa Cruz is more of a, you know, of a boxer, and this is, you know, he's going to get on the inside with Tank Davis, but at the same time, we don't know his strategy for this fight, because every fight that these fight, it's not the same. Even Mike Tyson, who had patterns and drills and shit, every fight was different for him. You know what I mean? He might have been able to get off a couple of drills here and there, you know, a couple of repeat pattern drills and shit from last fights, but it's always changed up. Look what happened with Ruiz and Joshua, right? These guys, you know, Joshua's basically switched his style, became more evasive than, you know, stationary. So, this is why I say about this Leo Santa Cruz shit and this Tank Davis. There's a big mystery behind this, bro. People are saying, oh, Tank Davis did the right thing by, you know, trying to fight someone smaller than him, and that's kind of stupid, because like I said, if you walk around with all that weight and you got a weight drain, son, you got to go from 165, you're a natural walker, you got to lose 35 pounds, dog, in 2.5 months. You could be working, you could do all of that. It's fight night when you feel it. It's when you rehydrate. I'm telling you, that shit's gonna get to him. This is why I say, you know, a lot of people think the pedigree don't have a lot to do with it. This has to do with pedigree in this fight, man. We're going to see if Leo Santa Cruz is going to take advantage of the piece of cake that Gervonta Davis just gave him. You know what I mean? You give him a nice slice of cake. Let's see if he knows how to eat it correctly. Because I tell you right now, these guys, bro, these guys ain't shit, bro. They, you know, like I said, they got lots to prove. And if they're not with it, then I'm not with giving my money like that. I'm really not with giving my money to motherfuckers, my attention to motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Now, they're saying this won't be a pay-per-view fight, thank God. It's not really worthy of one. You know, some of these fights are. I just want to know the difference between having a pay-per-view these days and just having them on a fucking app. You know what I'm saying? I think all these fights that are just, you know, lukewarm should just be on fucking apps. Keep them on the apps. And then anything after that, I guess, you know, you can make a pay-per-view, but they got to prove themselves. Like the guys before them did. You know what I mean? This is why I don't agree with these motherfuckers, because it's like, you want to be star status, you want to have pay-per-views, you want to make all this number, but nigga, you ain't fighting. You guys ain't really fighting. You made your name off of 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, fucking 6, maybe. I'll give you that. Fights and shit, you were known, you were on television because you were thrown in PBC, which was a fucking public syndicated fucking, so people's faces start seeing you. It's real easy to become a household name when you're on television. And then here we are, seeing the young faces doing nothing. And this is why I feel the way I do about these motherfuckers, because, you know, you get your face shown and all of a sudden it's like, you know, and this is way before the COVID. I don't want nobody giving these motherfuckers excuses as to why they're so fucking incomplete and why they haven't given us things that they're supposed to give us as to boxing entertainment. Good old fucking coffee. You know, I just can't respect shit like that. So, now they got this card going up, PBC. Let's see if they're going to actually prove themselves. Let's see if we're not going to have premature stoppages. You know, because that's another thing people aren't noticing about the PBC. PBC, they give us a good card and then they'll do something fucked up like prematurely stop a fight. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go check out PBC's cards last year and the year before that. You know, because from what I remember, there are a lot of motherfuckers who made a lot of videos talking about that shit too. But nobody can backtrack just because they fucking announced and advertised a good fucking card. Like, big fucking deal. I'm saying about time, but at the same time, I'm taking a second look at it and I don't see it. I really don't see it. I don't see this shit happening because of this fucking plandemic and this fake shit. You know what I mean? I also, if you guys didn't notice, if you look on the bottom on the fine print, it always says card subject to change, right? So we don't know if the card is subject to change yet either. I mean, it's a great announcement, no doubt. And I'm not knocking anybody who reported it. No doubt, do your thing. But it's too premature right now to tell, especially with all these things. And if you have doubts in your head, even if it's the COVID, the next fucking pandemic lockdown that they planning again, the second wave that these fucking stupid retarded Democrats are claiming, then you know what? Don't even look at, like, I'm not even looking at it like it's going to be done because of that. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't blame me. Besides the other factors, I mean, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Me personally, before I get off, I just want to talk about this shit that was going around with BFTB. You know, me personally, like I said, I'm a father. I spoke on it. I said what I said. I don't feel like nobody was doxxed. It was personal info. It was personal info, and I just see it like this. It's not personal info, should I say? Sorry, I'm driving, so I'm trying to do. It's not personal info. It's public record, and the reason why it's public record is to let people know that this guy's a sex offender, right? People have kids. What's up, brother?
Oh, hey, Josh?
What's up? No, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? And some motherfuckers ain't. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys are always with this shit where they're like, you know, you can't feel bad because you're outing a dude that did something to females, bro. A lot of people feel like, you know, people dox this dude and it's public record. You know what I mean? You might not like the way it was done, but at the same time, if you let motherfuckers do what they want to do to you when they don't like you, the first thing they do is dox for no reason. So now that if you want to call it a dox, but it's not. Now that we've released a public record of a sex offender, you mean to tell me people are upset at that? Hey, you do what you got to do. You be upset at that. You look at it through any other fucking lens that you want. I just hope that in your days, since you don't like it, since it's fucked up, I just hope that a sex offender has nothing to do with your family or anyone else, because and then you will see exactly why we do these things to people, and we let them know. You guys smoke cigarettes? You guys smoke cigarettes? No? Oh, okay. You're welcome, brother. Yo, so I was gonna give you something. That's why I was gonna give you a couple. All right, guys. God bless you, man. All right. You know, so it comes to a fact now that these guys, you know what I'm saying? You can't keep pressure or foot off of anyone's neck when they do stuff like that. Not knocking nobody's opinion, however you feel, but at the same time, man, when it comes to stuff like this and people want to consider this doxing and it's not, you gotta understand, bro, doxing is a motherfucker like me, right? I work for a living, I'm not doing anything, I come and talk boxing, people don't like me, they put my address out there. That's doxing. A nigga who's a sex offender and is going around in the boxing community and then talking to a 14-year-old and then saying all the words he said, and then motherfuckers put the public record out there to show that this guy's not really who he's saying he is, and God forbid somebody was to get close to this motherfucker, you know, like even anybody on the other side, the LDBC, get close, you invite this nigga, you happen to have your girl, your sister, your cousin, or your daughter with you, you know what I'm saying? This nigga start looking at how fun, like, you never know. This is why I'm saying, like, you can say and people can fucking feel bad and not agree with what went on, but you know what? It's called a defense, and it's called a community alert, just like an Amber Alert. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. You know, people stand in their own decisions and their own grounds, no doubt. But don't be upset. Don't be upset when people don't want nothing to do with you because of that. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, people can't just come off and say, oh, you know, if you don't want to talk to me no more, then I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen simply because the morale is wrong. It's not that you're standing on the wrong side. It's just the morale is fucking wrong, son. If this man had done nothing and didn't do nothing and didn't say nothing and motherfuckers doxed him, actually, then that's a different story. But no, this is not a dox. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You can go about your way. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And don't be surprised if they're mistaking you for someone that's caping for them. Because the logic is there. Like, there was no doxing. There was no personal information given out. If anybody's going to be mad about personal information being given out, then speak to that county. Speak to the law enforcement of that county that made it a public record, so people would fucking be aware of this. So if you're mad and you're upset because of things like that with past that, and because we're going to be aware that, hey, I don't know where the fuck your logic is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't affiliate myself with motherfuckers like that. So it is what it is. You know, it is, like I said, it is what it is. So as to this pedo shit and stuff like that, the community's always going to be on alert. We're always going to let each other know to be careful with certain motherfuckers, especially if they're coming up here saying or trying to be a person that they say they're not. That right there is fake as fuck. But like I said, man, I'll be coming to y'all with a little live a little later. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out of work and shit. I'll definitely be fucking hitting you guys with a little bit of fucking info, with some more boxing and shit, you know what I mean, as well. I'll try to come up with a nice little entertainment program with the fellas. I got some Star Wars news for y'all, so I just might get Steph from the Smuggler's Canteen to break some Star Wars news down. What up, bro? You know what I'm saying? You know, to give you some Star Wars news, because we have some great news here at Star Wars. We've got wonderful news. And I think I'm going to let Steph break it down to y'all along with the panel. So bring your fucking geeky ass over and we can talk. Otherwise than that, God bless each and every one of y'all. I'm Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi, your boy in life. God bless, stay vigilant. Peace, fellas.